It's been a difficult growing season with weeds and disease. Steve White has more on what you need to know about southern rust.
So Jenny, we're starting to see southern rust. The concern there is it was early last year. I think that was the earliest we'd ever seen it, and we're even earlier this summer, right?
That's right, Steve. We are earlier this year, which is concerning.
If it comes this early in the season, that means it's going to be here the duration of the season from here on out.
We know that southern rust, it just kind of hangs around for the rest of the season. So our concern right now is because we're releasing this information that southern rust is here, we're not recommending that farmers just automatically go out and spray now, even if we light up the county that southern rust has been confirmed, because otherwise, our products, a lot of them have a 21 to 28 day residual on them, which means that if it flares up again later in the season or gray leaf spot flares up later in the season, some guys may be looking at a second application, and we've seen that in the past. With today's prices, that just doesn't work out very well.
That's what I was just going to say. Everything comes back to the economics, and we certainly want producers to be profitable this year, and you have to weigh all those considerations together, don't you?
That's right. And so again, that's why we're recommending, even in these fields where southern rust has been confirmed, we've been recommending, just watch these fields 7 to 10 days. It's all been very low incidence, like on these leaves here, very small areas on maybe a leaf out of a field. Yes, their conditions are really good right now with the humidity, with the nighttime temperatures getting a little bit cooler for southern rust to continue to develop. But we'd like to just kind of watch it and see, if we start getting a lot more fields showing up before we really go hard at it with applications.
We saw so much corn that was planted late in the season. Is that corn then more susceptible?
Yes, that's a great question, Steve. We know that southern rust tends to favor later planted corn. Right now it's showing up in different fields, but we do know that later on as we progress in the season, those later planted fields have the potential to be hit harder later on in the growing season.
So right now people are keeping an eye on it. If crop consultants run into it, I'm sure you'd appreciate getting those samples in.
Absolutely. If a crop consultant or ag industry professional or a farmer has a sample they think might be southern rust, they can always get it to their local extension office, to the Plant and Pest Diagnostic Clinic in Lincoln, and we'd love to confirm that for them and put that county on the map if it is confirmed.
One of the things western bean cutworm people are also looking for, and explain how this kind of ties in with what people might be having to think through there.
We've had questions, should they use some of the new products on the market with longer residual? We don't know from Nebraska research if they have as long a residual or not. And so what we recommend is that if farmers do add those products when they're spraying for western bean cutworm, that they continue to monitor those fields for disease development, just to make sure that they're not getting any late season disease pressure.
All right, thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Steve, for having me.
When we come back, Kent has your grow weather forecast, and we'll take a look at this week's County Snapshot. Stay with us.
Hi, my name is Braden.
Hi, my name is Devin.
And you're watching NTV Grow.